Now we got a couple of these steaks here. Drop those bad boys on there. And they're cooking. At our lemon, the plan is to be night fishing all night. My tent is set up about 3 feet away from my rods. All 3 of my rods are set up like that just in case. Big fish, big fish. What is up, guys? We just made it to Lake Hemet and it is a beautiful, beautiful day out here. The winds are pretty high right now. Hopefully they die down. Check out our campsite right on the water. I'm gonna see where I set up camp, obviously as close to the water as possible since I got this prime spot. I'm sorry about the wind if it's a little loud. I do have my dead cat on. My mic is plugged in, so hopefully we don't hear no wind noise. But the winds are pretty crazy. Hopefully they come down a little bit. But this place is pure paradise. I love coming here. Such a great spot. But today we got all kinds of new gear we're going to be trying out, all kinds of new baits. Let's get our camp set up. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're about to set up camp right now. I got the footprint down right now. I'm going to set up the tent. Man, it is so beautiful out here, guys. I love coming here so much, and we got a prime spot. I did come on a Monday, so that does help. My best suggestions for you guys is to come during the week, because then you can pick the prime spot, and obviously, guys, that's ideal. We will be doing night fishing tonight out of our tent, so I'm super pumped about that. So let's get set up.
I got some vices, they talking on me. Got a new bitch who be loving on me. I told her God every day of the week. Know they all watching and plotting on me. Got a little buzz, I got places to be. You better side, don't come running to me. Found me some gold and it turned to a teacher. Said I was crazy, now she a believer. Done with the fighting, she done with the weaving. Me and my brothers stay in on the weekend. I don't do beef, I can barely do meetings. Rappers get salty when I'm dropping seasons. Schooling these rappers, just give me a reason. See you in recess, I'll turn you into pieces. Candy ass bitches and mute.
So there it is, guys. We just set up the camp. Very fast, very quick. The North Face Storm Break 2 is one of my favorite tents. I'll leave the link down in the description. Awesome tent. You guys can get them for a super good price. I talk a lot about that in my review video. You guys go ahead and check that out. Since it is a pretty windy day, just a tip for you guys. I'm sure you guys know, but if you guys do not know, I pulled up my truck right on the side of the wind so then it wouldn't be blowing, A, when I'm setting up camp, and B, we're not getting blown around in the wind. So that is just a little tip just to keep in mind. Let's keep setting up camp.
One more wave hit, it's gonna be a tsunami. I ain't no never, but it's fuck everybody. Paddocks and rollies for all of the family. Gotta keep a watch on who stay around me. She was a dog cause that bitch too messy. Let it work out cause the weight too hefty. I do right cause I'm not no lefty. Not about money, get off my celly. Treat me kid like they some pets. Put you down if I get upset. Bitch sit down when I beat my chest. Not let the rest, I don't need no rest. We used to hit the corner store off the classes. Hang in the corner, I don't fuck with the masses. I needed patience, I want this shit bad. Now shit a thriller, but no Michael Jack. I get the money, then tell her I'm on. Hitting the jack, I'm not talking no arcs. Give me ideas, I never could stop. Cherry blossoms on a hoodie, you crop. Nigga, my mind and I did this shit flawless. Shorty, I said I'm...
Alright, guys, so before we keep setting up camp, we have to take a quick break. We need to have a Modelo, and then we're going to continue setting up camp. Ice cold, guys, ice cold. Modelo on a beautiful day on the lake, camping. What else can you ask for? Cheers to all my subscribers. Thank you all for the support, man. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you. I'm lost for words, guys. I'm lost for words. So let's just get back to setting up camp. Alright guys, so because it's so windy out here, I'm going to hang some straps just to reinforce the canopy. So here we go. Alright guys, so today we're going to be fishing with a rod pod. So let's set this bad boy up. If you guys are interested in buying it, it's up to you. I'll leave the link down in the description. A quick little review on it. It's amazing, dude. It's actually a low-end rod pod. I think I only paid like $30, $35, something like that. And the reason I bought this was because how lightweight it was. I can travel with it. It can come with me everywhere I go, and it's super, super lightweight. It's a little cheaply made, but the one thing to keep in mind, it does work really, really well. I've used it maybe about 5 or 6 times so far and never had an issue with my rods going in the water, so it has worked. The one thing you need to know though, the hardware is a little cheap, but for the price, awesome, dude, awesome. All right, let's set this bad boy up. There you guys have it, pretty much. It's done. Takes honestly maybe a minute to set up. Super lightweight, cheaply made, like I said, but it works really, really well, believe it or not. So you can actually adjust everything from here, right? You can adjust from here to your rod length. We're gonna close that down. And then we're pretty good right there. I'm actually gonna keep the setup pretty low just because of how windy it is. Guys, it is super windy. If I would have to take a guess, probably about 30-mile-an-hour winds. I'm happy I didn't set up my rods last night because I wouldn't be prepared for this. So here it is, guys. The rod pod, Amazon special, and super psyched about that. We'll get more into some of the cool features that this has in a little bit. So about a month ago, I ordered a bunch of carp gear, a lot of stuff that's really big in the UK. Shout out to Carps and Cats. He gave me a really good idea, meanwhile, why my stuff is coming in. Since this whole COVID-19 thing has happened, everything is on back order, especially if it's coming cross seas. So really I want to go over some stuff with you. So obviously we're going to take our main line and we're going to use one of these slide weights. Now this way here, I'm going to go a little heavier just because of the winds that we got going on here are super strong. Hopefully they start, actually it seems like they're dying down a little bit. And what we're going to do is connect it to our main line, our weight, right to our main. This is basically a homemade method lead. This is just an anchor that you guys use for hanging pictures and stuff like that, right? What we're gonna do is take our homemade method lead, we're gonna run it through here, right? We're gonna be tying up a swivel. Let's tie this guy up. We're gonna close that down. We're gonna close it down, right? Cut off your access, right? This is your rig right now. This is all hooked up to your main line. The cool thing about this homemade method lead is it slides right in. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly, but it slides in there and holds that really good. Now you have your weight, whatever weight you guys think you guys should be using on the day that you're out fishing. Now your main line is all done. The next thing you got to set up, big in Europe, big in the UK, it's called a hair rig. If you guys want me to make a video on how to do a hair rig, let me know, comment below. Then we're going to connect this right to your main line. One thing I like to do too, guys, just a little heads up, take your pliers and bend that in a little bit so that doesn't come out. So your main line connected to the hair rig. Next, what we're gonna do is show you guys the baits. This is another method that they use called boilies. I actually made these homemade, awesome stuff. I actually ordered some of these, but the ones I made are pretty freaking awesome. These ones were sink and these ones were float. So we're gonna try out the sinking one on one rig first. I'll leave everything down in the link in the description on how I made these. And if you guys want to see a video on how I made these, comment below and let me know. We're going to take our homemade tool here. What we're going to do is stick it all the way through here. Okay? Then you're going to take your hair rig and you're going to loop that little sharp part of the hook onto there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slide that down. Right? You're going to slide that down just like that. Then you can take it out. Since I don't have any of these bait stops, we had to come up with an idea, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little piece of wood like this. You're gonna clip that off. Try to make it as small as possible. You're gonna take this guy, your little piece of wood here, and you're gonna put it through the hole. Then you're gonna tighten the line. You're gonna have your stop, and there's your stop. The best thing about this here is that it dissolves very slow too, and you keep the hook exposed just like that. Now guys, I'm no professional. This is the first time I ever did something like this. Shout out to Carp and Cat. That guy's got some awesome content. Here's your homemade rig. Finally guys, let's get our baits in the water, then we can start cooking because I am starving Marvin out here, bro. We're gonna set up our bite alarm just so we can cook and not have to worry about our bite. I do have the bite alarms coming. Once again, that's all in the same order that I made, and everything is taking so long to get. But we got some bells. We can put a bell on there for now. All right, guys, so we got the bite alarm on this one. We have a bell on this one. We got the fire going. I got the cast iron skillet on there right now. We're about to eat, guys. I am starving right now. It is 6:45. Super hungry right now. I haven't caught anything yet, so we're not eating fish, but we are going to be eating something here. Got a couple steaks right here. We're going to whip these guys up, throw them on there, and get to eating, guys, because I am starving. Take a little bit of my butter. We got our steaks, we got our butter. We got some corn too, so we might as well get that done first. Get our foil ready. Put that there. Take our stick of butter, take our corn, take our butter, smother that butter up in there real nice. Put in our foil. Wrap that bad boy up. Let's toss that on the fire. I like using butter versus oil. I just like the taste better, personally. So I'm gonna stick that on the pan. Move our butter around a little bit there. Me personally, I like my corn in the fire, man. Something about it, it's just awesome. Now we got a couple of these steaks here. Flop those bad boys on there. Oh, I got a bite, finally. And I had a pretty good beep. I just had a really good hit. So let's see what happens. I gotta keep an eye on that. So now we're grilling our steaks, getting those nice and ready to go. I think I might have had a hit there actually. So I actually marinated those already before I came. It's just Greek oregano, imported from Greece. Awesome, awesome oregano. In here I have a mix of all kinds of my favorite seasonings. I like putting them on there as they're cooking. Put that all on there. Actually, we'll pop that over there. I don't have a pair of prongs, so I gotta use these scissors for now. We'll put the corn there. Obviously, you always have the bites when you're not paying attention. Put a little bit of seasoning on that side. Add our lemon. Brought a couple tortillas with me. Stick two tortillas on there like that. Let those go. And we're gonna be eating good. Let's turn these bad boys around. Keep those steaks nice and warm. Put them on there like that. And there you have it. Take this guy. Put that guy right in there. Put that one right in there. Now we're eating. Guys, I am so hungry that it's not even funny, bro. You know what, guys? I'm really lost for words. It's so good. So good. These winds just have been going up this whole entire time. Has not calmed down for 1 minute. It's affecting the fishing, obviously. But the weather, guys, I'm in heaven with this weather right now. This weather is unbelievable. I'm surprised I did have a hard bite. So that's a good sign. Hopefully tonight it should pick up, or tomorrow morning. This wind just needs to die down a little bit. Either way, I'm out here enjoying life. I'm so humble and I'm so appreciative of life right now. So guys, my plan after I'm done eating is I think I'm gonna set up a third rod and put a night crawler on that one and see how we do. I am glad to say that those boilies I made did have a hard bite. So that's pretty awesome. We're just gonna hang out and chill till the corn is ready, eat that, and then we're gonna get really into the fishing. This is lot 538. Guys, get this spot right here, super cool. There's a couple other ones right next to us. And the cool thing about it is I set up the tent on the grass, so I'm gonna have some extra comfort tonight. That's awesome. I got a feeling I'm gonna sleep like a baby. This wind has been straight relentless. I mean, we're talking high winds here. Anyway, as we sit back and relax and enjoy life, while we try to catch a damn fish, let's eat our corn, because that's ready to go. Look at that corn. Look at that corn. Woohoo! Hey, look on the bright side. If we don't catch, at least we're camping and having a great time. I'm actually thinking about taking down the canopy. Once I'm done eating, I'm gonna reset all the rods and I'm gonna put the third one on as well. Man, the camp chores have kept me busy today, man. I decided to take the canopy down. One less thing to do tomorrow. Now we're just gonna hang tight and hopefully we get to hook up to some pigs. The plan is to be night fishing all night. The cool thing is my tent is set up about 3 feet away from my rods. So if I do decide to go in and chill out tonight, hopefully the bells and the bite alarms will wake me up. The temperature has definitely dropped out here. When I first got here it was around 78 and now it's dropped down to about 60. So they did say tonight's gonna get pretty cold, around 55 degrees or so. Either way, I'm totally prepared. Now I wanna concentrate on catching some fish. There's all fresh bait out there, lines are recasted, and hopefully we get to hook up to some, because now I will be paying attention to what's going on. I bought 2 bundles of wood and they were all wet. It took me forever to get the fire going. Now it's up, it's running, hopefully this doesn't die out. As I take the firewood out of the package, all I do is see mold all over it. I couldn't believe it. So, and they were super wet. I didn't notice it until I got to camp, so it is what it is. I got the other stuff right next to it. Hopefully it dries out. And we'll get to start a fire tomorrow morning, have some breakfast, and get some fishing in. I really wanted to do some bass fishing in the morning, or some trout fishing. We'll see how it goes. I know we're gonna catch a fish, and I want to do a catch and cook. That's all I know. So I'm excited to do a night fishing episode. I haven't done one yet, so I'm super psyched about that. Now it's time to sit back and relax and get these lines. Finally, our fire is blazing after, I don't know, 4.5 hours, because all the wood we bought was wet. But hopefully the heat from the fire can dry up some of the firewood, so it'll be easy to light up tomorrow morning. Obviously we got to keep an eye on it, and I wouldn't recommend keeping it like that overnight. So I keep getting bites on this one rod here. Like I said, I ordered a bunch of specialty carp fishing equipment from the UK. I got a lot of cool stuff coming from Europe, man. I'm super excited. You know, carp fishing in Europe is huge. And you know what, man? Carp fishing has brought me down in my childhood. The first fish I ever caught was a carp. I used to carp fish all the time when I was young. That's what got me into bass fishing. And once I got into bass fishing, it was over, dude. I loved it so much. I had a passion for bass fishing. And now the passion's coming back for carp. It's fun. It's a good time. I got rods coming, reels, all kinds of different kind of rigs, bite alarms, all kinds of cool stuff I got coming. As soon as all my equipment gets here, you guys know I'm gonna shoot a sick ass video, and I'm gonna be creating a lot better content for you guys. Obviously I will never stop fishing golf courses, but we're gonna do a lot more lakes. The next lake I think I'm gonna do is Lake Paris. I had a lot of different lakes planned out already. The summer out here, guys, in the desert is seriously hot, dude. By me, it gets to 120 degrees. Yesterday was 116. So, I mean, dude, it just gets super hot. And Lake Hemet is right down the street. So crazy, you can drive an hour away, and the temperatures are like this. Just a quick little tip: if it's cold out and you guys didn't bring tea or anything, you guys could always boil some water before bed. It warms you up. A little bit of lemon water before bed works great if you don't have any tea on the go. but you got a lemon, you're good to go. Man, I keep getting bites on this rod here, man. Rod number 3. I keep getting bangs. So I'm just sitting back right now enjoying my warm lemon water. We're gonna definitely keep grinding and see how we do tonight. Here's a quick little night fishing hack. How you could wake up in the morning and make sure your rods are still here. What I did here was wrap the rope down to an anchor. The knot here will tighten. So that's a cool little thing, and you get to keep your rope. I keep the hoop a little bigger right now just so if I do have a bite I can pull it off. All 3 of my rods are set up like that just in case. I don't know if you guys seen my canal fishing video, but I did lose a rod once and that traumatized me. So I figured to be on the safe side so I can get some sleep. Big fish. Big. Or it almost pulled all my rods in. There it is, dude. Carp, grass carp. Dude, this thing almost pulled my rod in. Wow. Nice. Homemade carp bait. Boilies, baby. What is up, guys? Look what I woke up to this morning. Look how beautiful it is out here. Definitely a little cold, that's for sure. Last night, we had so many bites. We caught 2 carp last night. The second one, I don't know if I got the footage or not. Hopefully it's in there. The battery went dead on the GoPro yesterday, so I don't know if I got the second carp. Both carp I landed yesterday were on the boilies that I made. So let's make some coffee. Let's get our fire going, and let's get the fishing.
Get rich or die trying feeling like Feedy. Ball like trouble done bomb too shifty. If it's bad blood, I tell her ass swiftly. Lots of dead faces like a genocide. On the fence, shorty go and pick a side. No, you can't be no friend of mine. Double cross me, get crucified. I'm so sincere, bitch, I been here. You ain't know me, bro, it's been years. We bout to be on, that's what they feel. When I drop down, mama shed tears. I just been planning on the next year. Collect that paper like a cashier. I said what I want, then end up here. They don't comprehend what I done here. Lately, I feel like an addict. They tell me watch out, but it's not about a paddock yet. I got a stack of this money, the fuck is you talking about? I gotta get it now. All of the family gon' eat when I get on my feet, so best watch where you steppin' now. Wavy on beats and J-Ray with the skins, know they can't go and fuck with a business now. Gave it a minute, I had to retreat, but I'm back here to get more. I got some money, some bitches that love me, but I gotta get more. I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more.
I'm gonna go throw a hula popper around and see if we can catch something on a top water bite. Let's see if we can catch us some breakfast. There it is. Got one. Hey, look at the size of that giant. Alright guys, so we just finished packing up camp and we're gonna go hit up another location. I was fishing this spot here, and right on the other side of me there looked like some really good structure. So we're gonna go over there, we're gonna fish for some bass, we're gonna fish for some trout. Let's see how we do over there. It looks really good, so I'm gonna head over that way now. I'll see you guys shortly. Alright guys, we're gonna throw out this rooster tail and see how we do. Beautiful colors, good action. Hopefully we can catch a trout. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I just want to say thank you all for watching. I had an amazing time. I wish I would have caught some more fish. This video was really more of a camping video, and the fishing was a bonus. Now I did catch 2 good carp at night. One was at like 4 a.m. and that one almost pulled all my stuff in. Thank God I tied down those rods. They didn't take my rod, so thank God for that. I'm not really sure if the second carp I caught was filming. It was filming, then I heard a beep, so it might have shut off. These GoPros, man, they always shut off at the wrong time. But we did get to switch up the content, do some night fishing, which was a blast. I appreciate all the support, guys. If you guys are new to this channel, go ahead, take your finger, hit that little red button that says subscribe on it. I upload videos every single week. If you guys want to see some more of these type of videos, go ahead and comment below and let me know. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Deuces.
I told her God every day of the week. Know they all watching and plotting on me. Got a little buzz, I got places to be. You better side, don't come running to me. Found me some gold and it turned to a teacher. Said I was crazy, now she a believer. Done with the fight.